Guten Morgen. Today we are coming from a German room here at this high school that I'm teaching at. We've got a few minutes in which I can show you how the tunes in the animal pack should sound. That is, if I can play them on a French horn. I'm practicing this week to get good at French horn in the next 3 days before I have to demonstrate it for a bunch of primary schoolers at a workshop. Will I sound good by Thursday? Probably not, because I haven't been practicing French horn regularly, and we all know practicing the instrument often is how you get good. Old MacDonald had a farm. Make sure you can see your version of the animal pack. I'm just going to play through the whole thing. You shouldn't need clap, sing, play for most of these because you will have heard them in real life. I imagine how my first note's going to sound. That's a bit tricky for me on this instrument. Oh yeah, here we go. That's my F for trumpet, E flat for trombone. And here is the version in the animal pack. 1, 2, ready. Obviously, you need to be focusing on your airflow for this tune, particularly when you get to the forte section. So be ready for that at the end of line 2. You need to be able to hear the shift from mezzo forte, your starting dynamic, to a strong forte, end of line 2. Same thing for the fast tonguing. When you get to the end of line 3, plenty of air through that ti-ti-ta, ti-ti-ta, ti-ti-ti. All of that needs plenty of air flowing. Bluey theme, part 1, sounds like this. Nice short tonguing. Now, if I can hit the first note. Repeat. So, there's the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Line 2, let's see if I can do it at the same tempo. I'm imagining how that first A is going to feel. It's a G for trombones. 1, 2, 3. And in line 3, you have a harmony part. So this is basically 2 steps up from the melody, starting up on high C for trumpets, high B flat for trombones. Think about how it's going to feel. 10 slips fast air. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so you can tell I've got clear enough tonguing here. It's really controlling my embouchure, my lips, for the French horn mouthpiece. So, you should definitely sound better than me on that one. You need to be able to play all 3 parts of that, preferably by memory. Page 2, you have some mystery tunes. Now, to not ruin the surprise here, I think what we'll do, I'll just play you the first phrase, maybe half of line 1 or all of line 1, and then that'll give you enough to go on for number 1, naming the tune and writing it on there, and number 2, playing through the whole thing, so you can work out the second half by yourself. So here is the first mystery tune on page 2. Sounds like this. We're in a classical style. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is Mystery Animal Song number 1, top of page 2. That should be enough to get you through the second half as well. Just watch out for the little quaver rest, the half beat of rest in the second line, right in the middle there, because you have ti-ta leading into the final phrase. Nice quick C, F in 6th position for trombones. You can even stay in 6th to go up to the F, or D up to G for trumpets. Ti-ta, ti-ti, you get the idea. Second mystery song. You might remember this from pre-primary or kindy. opening again, because like you, well, like many students find, that big leap, do, do, si, si, is probably the trickiest thing in the tune. So I'm imagining how it's going to feel and thinking about my breathing. Still split it. Okay, so that would take me a bit of practice each day until I'm hitting that leap every single time. Mystery song number 3. This one is in a swinging jazz style. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3. It's got that kind of skipping feel to it. What am I on? F for trumpet, E flat for trombone. Think about third position. 1, 2, 3. Missed that second last note. That's all right. That's where I can practice thinking about how it's going to feel. Hopefully you could hear the dynamics then. Maybe you don't know that one. That's a little bit rarer. I will play the whole thing for you for those that haven't heard this. It is animal themed. 1, and 2, and 3. Good. Final mystery song on page 2. Whew, this is really testing my French horn skills. Final mystery song. This is also in that jazzy swing style, but we're going to slow it down a bit. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3. Have a look at your key signature. Yes, you have some sharps. That should be plenty to realize what song that one is. The final page, I don't even have to demonstrate these for you because the point is that you play through them. You don't know how long each of these notes are. Hopefully you look at the key signature and recognize that there are some sharps or some natural notes that we wouldn't normally have. And you've got 3 mystery tunes. No hints at all. Those are entirely up to you to try and work out. Experiment with different rhythms. That's the best advice I can give you. And I look forward to seeing how they sound when I see you next. Enjoy.